This is an emergency transmission. Citizens of the world, please, make no mistake. The zombie apocalypse is near. Will you cower and hide, or join us and fight? We are Dezombified, so stay on point and watch your six.
They're here.
Waiting you all young and Dezombified. Holding up for our Honeyz. Come forth. Zozo! We command you to like, share, and subscribe, and you ring the bell!
Oh, okay, Dr. Mako, calm down. You had too much coffee again, didn't you?
We didn't
Okay.
even. I didn't promise any gummy worms. No gummy worms. That's my son, Gunny.
Hey.
Gunny worms.
Yeah,
Gunny?
hey, could you at least introduce us, please? Since you're taking over.
Now we have the time Saturday of the Grim Reaper, when no one waits for her except for the Ohms know what to flirt with it. And we have the God Shiva! Where's the other two?
Did you do something to them?
I may have.
Did you try to peck them? Okay, naughty bird. Go back to the cage.
Whoa, wait a minute. No, Dr. Spinko, it all depends on where you're pecking. I'm just saying. I'm terrible, aren't I? Hello, Dezombified. Hello, Dezomba friends. Hello, everybody in the chat. We're so glad you're here. We got a special show today. We really do. It's going to be interesting. Oh, yeah, it's going to be there. We're going there. Yep. Oh, yes, we are.
Well, we expect more Honeyz. Nothing's held sacred by us except for a few things, and that is everybody who's in the chat.
Ooh, let's see. Let's go. Oh, you know what? What the fuck? I'm sorry. What the fuck? What the fuck? How are you doing? He's in the chat today. Hizzles. Who else we got here? Oh, we got El Local Nightmare.
Oh, we have somebody mechanical in our midst. The battle droid.
Oh, hello. I'm so glad you guys can be here today. Who else we got going? Oh, yes. Okay. I'm looking. Who else? Who do we miss? Oh, I know. Oh, we forgot. Yeah, I was just gonna say dun 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 dun.
Our little chunky friend. Cute. Just has a lovely smile.
Yes. Let me see them pearly whites.
Yeah.
Big grin. So glad you could be here. Yes, it's Dame and I today, and we got you covered today. We really do.
We forgot another host here.
Yeah.
We got another one.
Oh.
Alistair.
Yes. Hello, Alistair. How are you today?
Oh, I am just lovely. How is everyone else? And I am very excited for today's show. Could we please talk about our subject that is oh so dear to us, Zozo?
Yes. Good old Zozo. We all know that name, do we not? We've heard that name.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we have. We have seen the videos. Oh, yes, we have. Zozo, dear Zozo. You showing up on our Ouija boards because we have so many Ouija boards that we trust. Yes, yes, we do. And we're stupid enough to go ahead and just open that shit up and just let everybody in without closing that shit.
Yes.
And we wonder why bad things happen. We wonder.
Yes, we're
Been
going to
there,
expose the
done
truth
that.
on that. We're going to expose the truth.
Yes,
but
we are.
Go ahead and
Yes.
tell us about your findings.
Yes, yes, yes. You know, oh God, do we want to roll into that right away? Do we want to go in personal
let's roll
experiences right-
erotically into it. Come on.
You know, because
like it's mud.
I'm like totally on somebody else's turf right now, and I don't have an adult diaper on. And what am I supposed to do when I tell this story? Because it was like the first Ouija and first new house outside of the parents' house, the first house I ever had that I rented when I was younger. And oh God, was I stupid? I was very stupid. It all not ended well. Gone wrong, 3 a.m. cursed video, whatever. Oh my God, shock face, surprise, evil face. Oh my God, emoji, oh my God. You know, no. I'm just saying, yeah, it was not a bad thing. No, we had to have a pastor come in and exercise the house.
Oh, so you have your own
we
personal
pissed some
experience
spirits
with that,
off.
huh?
Oh God, yes.
Do they identify themselves as Zozo?
No, it wasn't Zozo. So they did not say. But it was supposedly the person who died in the house. And we were stupid enough to open that window with the Ouija board. Yes.
Oh,
So,
who do we have here?
Who came in?
Oh, Mina. The undead ballerina who waltzed in. Hello. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Where'd you go?
I'm over here. I'm over here.
We're over here.
You're over there? Are you sure you're over here?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Hi,
Within the
Igor. I hear you in the background.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, he just got home from Florida.
Florida. Oh.
Wow.
Oh my. Oh my.
He was taking his bringing his mom was living in the assisted living for the Air Force veterans' wives.
Oh.
And she just moved back to Gulfport. That's what he was helping her with this week. And he just got back from there.
Wow, that's quite the drive, honestly. I've lived in Louisiana, so I know the drive. I know the drive.
You
That's
know
quite
the
a drive.
drive. It is quite a drive, but yeah, she's back in Gulfport, so he's home.
Good.
So he can deal with the mess that we have here.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mia. God, I couldn't even imagine. Okay, I don't know.
We
want
haven't
to let
actually.
people know
I guess I'm ready to
the situation.
start letting people know the situation.
Oh, we got 2 new guests. We got Melissa Nicole and our resident evil clown, Joker's Demise. Hello.
Hi, Joker.
Ooh. Hey, how's it going? Mr. J's in the house.
Yes. It's always fun. Good to see you again.
Melissa, thank you. Thank you, Melissa, for being here. We greatly appreciate you being here. Yes, definitely. And to all our lurkers, we love you too. We do. We love you. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it.
We just don't have a way to say hello to you because we don't know you're listening.
Oh,
hey, Soul
we've got Soul Taker. Yes.
Holy cow.
We have Soul Taker. Yeah, we haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for joining in. We're glad you're here.
And please, if you haven't liked the stream yet,
Yes.
do
so.
He's not here right now, but I don't want him yelling at people next time he's here.
Ooh.
So,
let's go.
yeah. This week has been hard. And I let some people know. I didn't let everybody know because I really wasn't ready for everybody to know.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have to say so if you don't want to. If you're not comfortable with that, it's okay.
I'm okay with it. It's just that at the time when I let you guys know, I really wasn't ready for everybody to know right then.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry.
But one of my housemates, for the last 7-8 years, passed away Wednesday morning at around 2 a.m.
I'm sorry about that.
And yeah, it was difficult this week. That's all.
That's wow. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mia. That's not something that is easy to deal with. It really isn't.
Yeah, her kids came up and we spent Wednesday, Thursday, and part of yesterday putting her stuff together for them to pick up. And they came yesterday and picked them up and went back home. And it's
but you know
surreal.
what? It is, and granted, there's family that are involved, but I have to say that Mia, you probably were there for your roommate because obviously she lived with you, and you knew her on a different level. I mean, considering, oh God, don't even get me into the whole family thing.
I would have to say,
shit ain't perfect. It's not perfect.
At least, she went out happy in a way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have to say that's
she was
good.
not alone. She's not alone. She wasn't alone.
Her sons and her daughter thanked us for being here and for loving her and making her final years happy. So that meant a lot to us, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah. And Joker, I am sorry for your grandmother's loss.
Yes. In fact,
yes, I saw
she
that
lived
too.
to be 95. That's impressive. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
that
Margie
is very
was
impressive.
Margie was born in 62, so she didn't make it to 95. But the preliminary, they're still waiting on the toxicology from what I understand. The preliminary findings are that she died of natural causes because of complications of her many health issues. And I believe that because her health was really getting bad. Okay, we found her on the floor. I don't think she hit the floor alive.
Oh, Lord.
I think she was gone before she got to the floor. And that's all I can say.
Yeah.
You know. And you know, it brings up a lot of questions when we lose loved ones like this. You know, and I don't know if Joker's has the same questions, but I know I'm standing there and I'm going, I've always been taught this about the spirits and what happens after you die, as far as how long the spirit stays with the body and so forth. But I'm sitting there and I'm going, I wonder, you know?
Yeah.
I just,
It is a wonder, though.
yeah, it's, I was always taught that until the body is buried, the spirit stays with the body. But I wonder about that right now.
I think it can vary from most people, but that's just my point of view.
It does. It's difficult. It's really difficult to go. I honestly, I mean, I've lost two parents within a year of each other, and yeah, I mean, I can only beg and pray, and I know better. Honestly, they're in a way better place than here. We are still here, but they are in such a better place. They are such a better place, and know this, that they are not suffering anymore. They are not having to deal with the things that we have to deal with, the things that are going to be coming up for us. We still go on. We are going on. We are their offsprings, and know that you are not alone. You are not alone. We understand. We get it. We understand the grief. Trust me, we understand the grief, because things happen, and we're not prepared for them. You know, and I just want to say, unseelie too, I'm so glad that you came. I am so glad that you're here.
Yes, I'm glad you're here.
My condolences to you, and I know, and I'm so sorry to hear. I did not realize that it was your significant other. I did not know, and my heart goes out to you. It really does. Oh my God, don't be ashamed of crying. Nobody should be ashamed of crying. Nobody should be ashamed of grief. And those who want to turn a blind eye to that is their deal, not yours. Okay? I want you to know that, because I want you to know you have so many friends here, and we know.
Yeah.
And Lovey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I just wish I could give you a great big hug right now. If I could give you a spiritual hug right now, I do so. And I know
yes, we do. And also, Alistair wants to give you a hug too. He doesn't like anybody being sad.
Yeah. Unsealing.
Yes.
As far as that's concerned, and that's one of the reasons why I wonder this, is because when her husband died in 8-9 years ago, they donated his body to science, and or actually, I think she said it was a body farm. So in those cases, where they go to science, or they go to a body farm, or they're cremated or whatever, the body is not really buried. So wouldn't that mean that the body's or the spirit is still here? And I just can't believe that either. I if they're going on, they're going on. They're, in my mind, she has gone to Doug, which is her husband. She's gone to him, and he's dealing with her now. And probably yelling at her for not allowing herself to completely grieve for him. So you watch your cyanated to science fiction. And I talked to her kids, and they were saying that they were going to do the same thing that was done with their dad with her. And again, there's that question. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yes.
And I don't know why I never thought about that before, because my great-grandmother on my dad's side had her body donated to science because she was riddled with cancer, and she actually in a way donated her body to science before she died, because they told her that she was not going that it was terminal, and they wanted to try some experimental procedures on her, and she said, go ahead, I'm already basically dead. If you guys can find a way to help others by giving me experimental treatments to see if you can, do something, please do so. So yeah, makes you wonder, doesn't it? How do we get something there?
I have to say, I did notice the comment about wanting to donate yourself, your body, when you pass away to science. I think that is a really good thing, honestly. I want to address that because I have 2 family members that donated their bodies to science, my uncle and my aunt down in Louisiana. And though, keep in mind, if you have a loved one that decides to donate their body to science, there is no repercussions to that. You are helping the human race. You're helping science. You're helping medical. It is a noble cause.
And I think it should be considered an act of kindness that you're leaving behind.
Yes.
Well, see, indeed. That was one of the things that it was a financial decision as well, because a lot of like Doug's body, they did not have to pay for anything. All those were paid for by the science.
Yes, cremation is taken care of. Cremations are taken care of. Burial, whichever. It doesn't matter. It is taken care of. And it's a good thing. It is a good thing. And know that this is what your loved ones wanted, to be able to help others. This is their last ditch effort to be able to help others that they could not do in their life. It does not do any disgrace or anything towards them. Okay. It's not a disgrace in any way, shape, or form. It is a way to be able to
honor,
share that information, whatever ailments or whatever things that they had dealt with. It is good because you're teaching others. You're teaching others to be able to look what to look for. You're teaching others to be able to see, to be able to address certain things that maybe somebody else. We just need that little extra to be able to get that information out there.
I think that's a good thing in itself.
You know what?
It's actually a donating an act of kindness. It's an act of kindness to humanity and help progress us further, and also prevent other unnecessary things by this kind of research. And I think of it as a very noble sacrifice, and also it should be considered good karma points on your score right there.
And it's
if you want to make a mark on the world, that's the way to make a mark on the world.
It's hard enough for those of us left behind, because she adored my granddaughter, and my granddaughter loved her. And that was one of the things that we had to do yesterday, because we didn't tell her immediately. But we told her yesterday, and she cried for 30 minutes. She was just inconsolable for 30 minutes. And I know that some people say that you don't tell kids about death.
Oh.
And I don't agree with that.
No.
I don't either. I don't think that's
we
were stuck in this situation. We were.
Yeah, you were.
It's not. It's not. I've listened to stories because, okay, for people that know my situation, they know exactly that I had lost a very young one. He was only 13 to things that I did not foresee. It was a terrible situation and it happened. Unfortunately, these things happen. But the thing is to completely guard others away from that, especially when you have other children. They have the right to know. And why do I say this? Because I have done my own research on this, okay? I have, looking into Reddit stories and everything, about children who have lost loved ones, suicide. Okay, yeah, I said it. Suicide forums. All right. And the majority of things that I had seen on those forums were stating that the kids that were involved, of whether, whoever it was, whether it was a father, a mother, a sibling, they wanted to know and they had every right to know. They had every right to know and they wanted to know sooner than later. Because to them, being lied to is like the number one thing that I heard of people that were trying to say, well, I was trying to spare your feelings. And well, you know what? No. Okay, we understand that, but we all have feelings for these people, and to just simply pass it off like it didn't happen, to pass it off that it's not an issue. As parents, that is our responsibility to make sure our kids are okay. It is our responsibility that kids are okay.
Yeah, and the reason that
I commend these people. I commend these people for saying what they said, because they did not need to say what they did say, but they did it anyways.
Yeah,
they did it anyways, and God bless them. I'm sorry. I don't care what religion you are. May the gods bless them. I'm just saying.
Yes, some divine being will bless you.
Yes, yes.
We have also been joined by Pam Smith and Keaton Thought from Bone and Realities in Perspective. And I thought I saw somebody else. I'm sorry, my voice is really bad today.
It's another reason why to hate Zozo. Going back onto the subject, but anyway, just kind of segue just a little bit.
Yeah.
There's another reason why to hate Zozo is because if he catches you grieving and you use a Ouija board and try to contact your recently dead one, he has a bad habit of pretending to be that very person just to screw with you and play with your emotions.
Well, honestly,
yes.
Honestly, that's not just Zozo. That's any demon that you come across that has nefarious intent.
Well, actually,
this is true. It could be anyone.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm going to say something just a little bit in their defense that like especially from like on both heaven and hell here, from what I've learned personally, is that hell has decent demons, as hard as that is to believe in weird sense, decent demons, and then there's the ones who are stereotypically bad. And Zozo is actually one of the criminal demons, and they find that deplorable. And also other fellow demons would actually take out these criminals. And same thing with heaven, there's actually criminal angels, also aka fallen angels, and things get regulated from there. And either side does not like what these criminals are doing on Earth and messing things up at all. And that's the only thing I have to say, is that Zozo is actually one of the thug demons, and he gets caught many times, and they get tired of it.
Yeah. It's just, you have, it's, and I separated from Zozo there because, when you're dealing with something other than, we're getting playback, Bathsheba.
Yep.
when you're not using a Ouija board, you're going to run into demons as well. Some people say every child spirit you run into is a demon. That's not necessarily true, but they do like to pretend.
Yep.
And they will use any grief that you're holding within you as a way to get to you.
Oh yeah.
So if you don't allow yourself to grieve, you don't allow yourself to process that sorrow and that pain, and it is a process, and it never really ends. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
No.
But it does get better.
Yeah.
And you get to a point where you can live with it. But if you aren't going through that process, if you haven't allowed yourself that process, they're going to use it against you. Because they're going to make you think that they are who you are missing, you are not allowing yourself to grieve for. And in doing so, they can control your behavior in some cases. I know that sounds really bad, but it's true.
And Alistair has actually met Zozo several times personally, and he hates his guts. He really does. In fact, he's actually beaten him up personally 50 times. And he still hasn't really learned his lesson yet. But needless to say, that he is a bane. A bane in the astral realms and such of that. And I've also learned something else too, and I'll let Alistair explain here. Go on ahead. First of all, if people want to know what I truly am, I am a hybrid of demon and angel, and improving myself and have visited both realms. And Zozo is on my enemies list, and quite a petty criminal, and had done so many offenses in hell, and had been caught many times. How many times exactly he's been caught? Oh, he has a huge record. That is 7,000 times he had been caught. Whoa! Jeez, that is prolific.
So, Realities and Perspective says, why hasn't he been taken out yet?
Oh, because he is an escape artist, and I will let everyone else know this fact. He is a monkey. He is a monkey. Specifically a capuchin monkey. So he's a capuchin monkey demon.
Zozo more powerful
Dear
than
Zozo.
No.
Dear Zozo, I am not scared of you anymore. Thank you. Have a nice day.
No.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Could you describe more on
do.
Zozo's power level, if you like? Yes, I can. in fact. Zozo is only one tier above an imp. And
oh my God,
lovely.
That's it? Oh,
Yes.
Whoa, okay. New perspective on Zozo, just saying.
Oh, yes,
But then again,
indeed.
It doesn't have to be a powerful being if you give them power.
The power. Mm-hmm.
If you give them control, they have a habit of doing more than you would think that they would be able to do.
Yeah, and he agrees with you in saying hence why he has to rely on fear tactics to get what he wants.
Uh-huh.
In order for that to happen, because he's so
that makes sense.
low.
That makes sense. Right.
Right.
So we have seen, and I know you all have seen the whole Zozo encounter, 3 a.m. cursed video. Oh, scary emoji. I'm just saying. Yeah, okay. So we know it's out there. We know he's out there. We know he means nothing, but
we also know that a lot of those.
We don't care.
We also know that a lot of those are theatrics.
Yes, they are. They're for views. That's why I said, oh my God, so scary. 3 a.m. curse video. Yeah, I've learned a few things from my son. I'm just saying. Love you, Droid. I'm just saying. Yeah, Droid's my son. Just saying. He's in chat today. I love you. You're so awesome for being here.
Give Droid a big hug and kiss.
But love you. So yeah, you see those things and you see a lot, just like Mia said, a lot of theatrics with that. So take it with a grain of salt. But does that mean that he's completely, absolutely harmless is the question. Anytime you're dealing with a demon, I don't think anything is going to be completely just harmless. It's going to do something. You do not want to bring this entity into your house. You do want to leave any type of portal open, and thus we have the whole, what this show is today about is Ouija boards. Do not play with them. Okay.
No, no, they are a tool.
They are not.
Can I mention the whole experience that you had with the Ouija board or what? Okay, I'm gonna briefly. I'm sorry, my boyfriend's here. He's painting the garage. And I just asked him. They had, and this is something that hopefully, and this is something that's going to be upcoming. I don't know where it's going to be aired, but I really want to get into this house because he's told me about it. And their experiences with this house is boarded up, nobody lives there, and nobody's allowed into this place. But we have special access to this house. And yes, they did a Ouija board session, and my boyfriend was involved with that. Let's just say the planchette is still stuck in the wall at this point, and they left crying with like twin streams of urine as they're running out of this house. And I definitely want to get back in there. I really want to get back in there, and I want to investigate this house just because I did not know that this was an issue at this particular place until he told me about it. And it's just like, what, you didn't close the board? No, the planchette was like flown from the board into the wall, and we all screamed like little bitches and flew out the window. So there's something obviously still open over there, and I want to get this house, and we have access to this house. We just need to talk to this front, and I will get in this house and find out what's going on. Regardless, I'm just saying, people don't mess with the Ouija board. If you do not know what you are getting involved in, it is not something that you want to do. It is granted. Who was it? Milton Bradley? Was it Milton Bradley? Who was it that brought the
I thought it was Hasbro.
Hasbro. Is it Hasbro or Milton Bradley? I don't know.
I thought it was Hasbro because I think then it went to Milton Bradley after Hasbro.
Oh, okay. All right. Regardless, what year was okay? It was in Victorian time that the whole spiritual thing kind of took a new foot in life, and how everyone wanted to get into the afterlife and find out what was going on.
Okay.
This Ouija board thing wanted to come about, and somebody marketed it as a simple game. Let me tell you, it's not always a simple game.
No, it isn't. You have to, approach it like it's a tool, not a toy. Like a toy, you can actually have full control over it. With a tool, it fulfills a certain practical purpose, but it can be dangerous if misused. Same thing as no different than when you're using your utensils. Your benefit, or you can hurt yourself in that way. But you have to use safety precautions in order for you to properly operate a Ouija board.
There are some people that I've heard that say that Hasbro invented the Ouija board. No, they didn't. No, Milton Bradley didn't. No, it wasn't a toy company that invented Ouija boards. They were around way before then. But they were licensed under there as a toy many years after they were created.
But one warning I have to tell you from everybody too is that it's good to do your protection charms, whatever religion that you do.
Yes.
Like have your talismans with you. But also another rule too, do not operate a Ouija board outside. It's extremely stupid.
Outside? Really?
Don't ever do that because you'll be open to having anybody talk to you. It's just one big invite. It's no different than being out in town square and saying, "Hey, does anyone want to chat?" And then some people will crowd in. It's like, "Hey, I want to." That kind of thing. It's a lot like that. So if you have to do that, do it inside of the house where it's sanctioned and you're empowered, and not just anybody can come in and do whatever they want.
Okay, Dame. So what you're basically saying is don't put like a Craigslist ad.
Yeah, that's what you're pretty much doing.
Saying, hey, my house.
Yeah, but aren't you kind of doing that anyway?
I don't. Well,
that's what pretty much you're doing. So for people who do like out in their backyard, or do it out in a cemetery, or being out in the open field or the forest, don't ever do that. Especially if it happens to be at a battlefield where a lot of people have died. No, don't ever do that because you're asking for trouble. It's sort of like street smarts. So if you must be within the safety confines of your house where it's nicely blessed and you have your protective talismans about, especially at the doorway, and you don't let just anybody in.
Okay, stop just a second. Who said thank you? Who said thank you? Was that Igor? Who made the comment? Thank you. I just heard it come through. Somebody said thank you. Who was that?
Oh, that was
nobody heard that.
That was hubby. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay. No.
Good.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. That's good.
No, I totally agree. Igor, I totally agree with you. Thank you very much. I'm glad for your input. I just want to make sure where it was coming from because I was like, oh, are we getting a message from the other side? I don't know. Mia was like, what? Huh? She's used to you being there with comments and stuff. So
I am.
Also, here's something else I have to rant too about.
It's all good.
Besides doing the safety thing for the Ouija board, when you're talking to them, don't talk at them, talk with them like they're actually a person. And also don't be obnoxious, especially if you're talking to somebody that died from the earlier times where manners were everything. You have to do that.
Oh, I like that. I like that. The amazing what the fuck. It's safer to let Freddy Krueger give you a handy than Ouija outside.
I guess that's indeed true. Right.
And yes, Mary, we love you, and we know you're having a tough time this week. So take care of yourself. Announcement.
Yes.
The mega scary story collaboration will drop. This is the one we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, from Dezombified.
Oh, God, yes.
I want to do that so very badly. Please, please, please. I would love to. That'd be so much fun.
On 12 p.m. noon on July 1st, it will drop.
I cannot wait.
To hear it.
I cannot wait. I just want to go and I want to listen.
Please pick me.
I want to listen.
So great.
I can't wait. I have to admit, I had submitted a couple stories. I'm eager. I'm eager to listen whether or not any of my stories were selected. Only selected. I don't know. I just hope I made my expectations because it's still there. But I'm just saying, I hope. And I can't wait. I want to hear stories. We've been waiting so long for this. This is phenomenal. 7 hours, people. 7 hours on this project. Okay? 7 hours of content. That does not mean the man hours that were put into this project in the first place. That is a lot of entries. It is a ton of stories, a ton of stuff that they had to go through, a ton of stuff that they had to go through and do what they needed to do to make these things public. Okay? So I cannot wait. This is going to be spectacular. I can't wait to hear it. I want to hear your stories. Be tuned. Be tuned. We're going to find out. We're going to find out who made the list. We're going to find out your stories. We're going to find out everything about you. Your stories, your thought patterns, everything. There are going to be breaking people. I mean, there's going to be great things. There's going to be new followers. There's going to be all sorts of good stuff going on with this. I'm just saying. Oh, yes. I can't wait. So excited.
So, yeah, Zozo's, well, Ouija boards, I can't do Ouija boards. I can't do Ouija boards.
You know what? I hear you. You know, I have had, one intentional experience and one not so intentional experience. And I'm willing to share those things with you today.
Please.
I'm willing. Because they did not necessarily end well. I'll just say, maybe I learned from the first one. I'm just saying. I may have learned something from the first one. You would think. But had I stopped dabbling? Well, maybe in Ouija boards, but not so much with anything paranormal. Just saying.
Well.
Okay, no. Y'all want to hear a personal story? Because I'll tell you a personal story.
Oh, please. Yes. We want to hear that. It makes it all more interesting. Please share it.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I have to compliment that droid is like cleaning up the board when it comes to any battle royales or any games going on here.
Haven't you seen that?
Wow. Droid. You are phenomenal. I'm just saying, look at you, cleaning up everything. We are nothing. We exalt you. I'm just saying, we are nothing. But okay. So anyways, let's go into a personal story. A personal story about Ouija boards. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to start off because y'all want to know how cursed I am. Yes. Curse, 3 a.m. curse. Stay tuned. Scary emoji. No. Okay, I went too far. Yeah. Okay. So like, I'm what? I'm like 18 or something. I don't know. What am I? 18? I think I'm 18. I think I'm.
You're 18.
I can't remember. I was in my teens.
Why ruin the illusion? Who cares?
If you're
I'm underage. I'm underage. It doesn't matter. I'm underage. I'm under 21. That's all we need to know. I'm on 21. Okay. So I'm like, yeah, I'm a bad beastie bitch. I'm going to move out of my parents' house because I can't. I have a job. I work 40 hours a week, if not more. And I'm working my ass off. I have money. I do what I want. I'm responsible, bitch. I am responsible. I have friends that are not so responsible. And I think they're responsible because they're close to the same age. Yes, close to the same age. So we go ahead and we find this house that three of us are going to rent together because between the three of us having jobs, we can afford the rent and we can afford to be on our own. The first house outside of our parents' prayers and godly blah, blah, blah protections. And we're out there and we know what we're doing because at that age, at 18, we know everything. We know everything. You cannot surprise us in any way, shape, or form. We can take you on. No, we don't care. We will find some way to stop you and whatever you choose to do against us. We cannot be... No, whatever. Okay, I'm going off. But anyways, regardless, we're immortal. We're immortal. We are immortal. We are not 21. We think we're immortal. We're stupid. I'm just saying, we're stupid. So we go ahead and we rent this house, and this house has been, it's a pretty old house. And the three of us, we move in. It's great. I get the small room because I'm a bitch, and I get the smaller room apparently. And the other two, they get the master bedroom because there's two of them. They're gonna share a room. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I have my own room. You got to share. I don't care as long as I have my privacy, right? So everything is affordable. Okay, everything is affordable, but there's weird things happening. Weird things happening in the house. Yeah. Okay. Was it us?
What kind of weird things?
I don't know. Well, we're hearing things. We're noticing things. And of course, because of, okay, I'm just going to come out and say it, because I was raised as a child of Pentecostal parents. Pentecostal. I was doomed from the start. It's worse than Baptist. My father was Baptist. My mother was Catholic. Pentecostal, they turned out Pentecostal. I'm just saying. Okay, take what you want as you will. Thank you, Mia.
I was going to ask that question, and I'm not going to do it.
Okay. No, you can see the lifestyle that I had to lead into, yeah? You completely understand.
I'm going to help. No, not, no. Start asking it.
Yeah, right.
Keep going,
okay,
keep going.
I'm stupid. I'm completely stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm just like, I've seen Ghostbusters. I'm gonna call Ghostbusters. Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Yeah, I'm stupid. Okay, I'm stupid. I know everything at this point. I'm 18. I know everything. Okay, bitches. I know everything. I moved into this house with these two girls that were supposedly my best friends, right? Okay. So, granted, we all move into this house, and we're all got our back, whatever, past crap that comes with us, right? We moved into a house that obviously was haunted. There were things that were going on. There was weird things going on, okay, all right. Okay, before you give me a thumbs down, I'm just saying, I was the instigator on this. I'm just like, bitches, my parents are Pentecostal. There's something going on here. We need to bring a Ouija board in here and find out what the fuck is going on, right? Because obviously there was somebody at that point in time that had previously died in the house. It was an older lady. That's why we got so cheap. Nobody wanted to live in the house except for us dumb teens, okay? Bitches, learn something. I was 18. I thought I know everything. No, you don't know everything at 18. I'm just letting you know. You don't know everything at 18.
You do, but you don't.
Okay?
You don't even know
exactly.
everything
So
you don't even know everything when you're 21.
No.
So,
shit. I am what, 45? Yeah, bitches, I'm 45. I'm an old bitch. All right, I'm 45. I'm an old bitch. I've been 45 for 2 years because I forgot my own birthday because I'm an idiot.
But you're still
Okay,
youngster to us.
I'm an idiot. We never.
You are still a youngster at heart.
Exactly.
That's where I have to spank you.
Yeah. Oh. Dang. Hey.
Wait a minute, she's getting spankings.
Oh,
no.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Don't threaten me with a good time, bitch. Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm just saying I'm going to say. Because I'm going to be waiting. I'll be like, bitch, why you ain't coming out of my closet? What? Okay, so I'm just saying.
Actually, I'm under the bed.
18, you don't know anything.
And you go get a Ouija board.
That was you the whole time? What?
No, it was Patches.
What? No. Oh, no. No. Ouija board plus Patches equals disaster. I'm just saying.
Is my phone person.
No. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. You're asking for trouble right there. Patches ain't here, but I'm just saying, no, don't do it. Unless you have copious amounts of bacon. No, it ain't happening. No, hell no. You be smart. Okay, so don't you throw anything at me. My son is threatening to throw. What is that? It looks like pee in a bottle. What? What'd you get? Oh, okay. It's something else. Okay, so we went to the store and picked something.
It's a bad intro.
I don't know what it is. It's some lime. It's a lime thing. Okay, child, go. Go, child. Droid, go. Go. I love you, but go. No. Don't hiss at me. Go. Get back in the car. Go in the car now. You are banished. Child is in the middle of the road acting like a gimp.
You go to the
So, okay, where was I? Okay, so I'm 18. I know everything. He's listening to everything I have to say, so he's critiquing everything I have to say. Obviously, he got bored, and he's come out to say something else. So, anyways, so I'm like, okay, there's something else going on right now. There is some other thing that we have to deal with in this house. So I'm just like, okay, let's just go ahead and bring a Ouija board in here. Do I even remember where the Ouija... You know what? That's a good question. Where did that Ouija board come from? I have no fucking idea where that Ouija board came from, but it came into our house.
It came from Germany.
No, it did not come from Germany. Get out of here. No, go sit in the car. You are banished from this drive. Go. Be gone. I will exercise you right now, child. Go. Go now. No, go now. I'm arguing with my child right now. Get. No. Go now. Go. No, go. Thank you. Okay. So I'm being hushed because the Mennonites will come out and exercise my ass if I'm not quiet. So we need to go. Okay, so we bring this Ouija board into the house, right? Okay. And my roommates, I had 2 roommates, they are all scared of what is going on because there's bumps in it. There's weird things going on. We even had the house broken into. The door was broken. Nothing was stolen, but there was some serious things that went out of place. So we did this Ouija board session to try to get a hold of this person who perhaps died in the house. Whether that person was the person we talked to at the time is questionable. It is questionable. So we did not know what we were doing. We just initiated. We got only remote answers, but we did not close properly. We did not close properly. Let's just go ahead and say that much.
Oh.
Okay, because one morning I was getting up and getting ready for work, right? Yes, and poltergeist activity started happening in the house, okay? Okay, this is the very first house that I ever moved into. The very first house I ever left my parents' house and moved into. I'm in the bathroom, I'm getting ready for whatever it was I was getting ready, whether it be work, it was early morning or afternoon shift, I can't remember, but it's been a while because I'm so freaking old. Yeah, I'm that old, I can't even remember. But regardless, I'm sitting there and I'm standing in the bathroom, right? Okay. In front of the sink, and I'm putting on makeup or whatever it is that I'm doing at the time, getting ready for work or whatever it is. And above the sink, there is a mirror, which most bathrooms have a mirror above the sink, yes? Mm-hmm. Okay, so there is a light fixture that is right above the mirror.
Yeah.
And usually they're pretty secure. They have like the screw-on attachment. If there's any type of like old school glass that is put up against the lights to diffuse the light to make it brighter in the room or whatever decorative reasons and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. But regardless, this is you have to like, if you physically take this little cap and screw it on clockwise, you take a few revolutions to be able to get that tight, to make sure that glass diffuser is, I don't know, it was probably at 6 inches long, if not greater. I mean, it was a decent size, right? To be able to diffuse that and to hold it onto the wall, right? But as I'm standing there, the shit pops off and the glass comes flying down at me and I catch it.
Wow.
Believe me, I caught the motherfucker in my arms so it didn't shatter all over the place. It popped off the wall. It popped off the wall. This thing that was secure on the wall pops off the wall and comes at me, and I catch it with both hands. It hits my forearms in the bottom.
Wow.
Yeah, I caught it. So
that's impressive.
It didn't shatter on the floor, nothing like that. Well, it was a reaction. I did not expect that. I really didn't. So this thing pops off and it lands in my arms, and I'm just like, whoa, what the hell, right? This is after we done the Ouija board session in the house. We did not really get any real answers from the house per se. I'll be honest, there was not any real answers that were ever done in this particular house. But that, I mean, for that to pop off like it did, as tight as it was screwed on, and it came flying out at me. And I was able to catch it. It's not the first incident that happened in the house. It's not the only incident that happened in the house, but it was stuff like that. Something glass come flying off the wall at me, and I caught it. So it didn't break on the floor or anything like that. But I told my roommates about it, and of course they were scared out of their minds. They were so scared out of their mind. Guess what? I had 2 extra people sleeping in my little ass room. I had no room in my ass. No room in my ass. That's a crazy way to put it. No, don't take that out of context. I'm just saying. I'm probably a beer into the painting, and that's what's happening right now. I'm just saying. But regardless, Yeah, I did not need 2 extra people in my room. The fact is, people, there was other things that happened in this particular house. They were scared so bad. After that break-in happened, we have no idea how that back door got broken in. Nothing was stolen. Why they were in there. We have absolutely no idea why. The things that were happening. There were other things that were happening. I'm not going to elaborate because it's a long ass story. It's the first house that I moved into, for God's sakes. But the fact is, I'm just like, yeah, pretty much. It did not last long. We did not last a full, 6 months, even a year of our contract. Not even a year of the contract. Why? Well, it just didn't work that way because when we brought that Ouija board in, yeah, things went south real quick because we kind of knew about the death in the house, and I don't think she liked us. I really don't think she liked us in the house.
Yes.
Now, whether it was her or somebody else telling us, I don't know. We did not close. So I feel for the people that actually lived in that house after us. Because it was a long drawn out deal, and yeah, we won our court date because bitches left me in the house. They left me in the house with all the bills. Because they refused to live in that house. They were too scared. They were sleeping in my room. I have a small room. I don't need them. No, I don't need them living in my room. That is my personal space. If we're going to be sharing rent, pay your rent. But motherfucker, don't be coming in here, living in my room and not paying rent. I'm sorry. No. Needless to say, that was a messy court deal that went down, and I've got the paperwork to back that up. But bitches need to learn. You know, if you request something, look into it. We have the option with the internet right now to be able to find this stuff out, to find this information out. We know the personal story. Take them for face value, just to be safe for your own sake. If you go in somewhere, pick your friends with a mindset that they're going to fuck you over. I'm just saying. Make sure you know who you're dealing with. Make sure you know their history. Make sure you know that stuff. Because when shit goes down in the supernatural form, you're screwed. You're screwed.
I remember.
If they can't handle it, you're screwed.
Oh, that would be funny if you were to sit them down and, you know, have a nice little interview before they are to live with you. It's like, and you know, just ask casually, oh, so what are your thoughts on the supernatural and not just the show? Please, yeah.
I remember when I was growing up, I remember there was a saying that if you want to, the quickest way to make a stronger bond with your friends, move in with them. And at the same time, if you want to ruin a friendship, move in with them. So it's either going to make or break a friendship to live with your friends. So be very careful which friends you move in with.
Yes, that's the whole thing. We're stupid when we're teens. We know everything. I'm just saying. We know everything.
Maybe we can cover some more for next week.
Yeah, we'll see.
Possibly.
Because we have to go and all.
What all we'll bring up next week?
Oh God! One person's story. That's as far as we got. I'm sorry the show is kind of messed up because honestly, I'm in a position right now that we're in the midst of moving, and I'm MIA for a lot of stuff right now. And yes, we have 102-plus-year-old house that we're moving into. And we're doing painting for the second getaway to make sure that, things work out for the loan and everything. to make it pass and everything. But you have not heard less of me, believe me, because you know what? We have stuff in the making.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, I live in the. I will no, that's not the word I'm looking for. What's the word I'm looking for? Iterate. I will reiterate. That there is collabs. Thank you. There are collabs in the future because 13 past midnight. Yes, Steve Stockton and Gemma Jade, who's on Thursday. Do not miss those shows. Those are really great shows on Dezombified. Check it into the shows. They are great shows. They're great shows. They have great topics. If you have not caught that Wednesday show, please do, because I'm the first to tell you I'm there when I can be. Is great information. But Gemma Jade and Steve Stockton, they're doing tours of their listeners in the area. Urban legends, paranormal, you name it, they're coming out to check out your local everything and everything, okay? And guess what? We're collabing, and I can't wait because they want to come see Deadwood, baby. They want to see Deadwood, baby. And you know what? I have exclusive tickets to Deadwood and to Lake Johnny's Treasure because it's in our family, and there's plenty of paranormal stuff out here. We can't wait. I can't wait. They want to come out and see, and I can't wait for them to come out. I cannot wait because I want to collab with them so bad. I'm just saying, because there's so many things we want to check into. We're talking like Wild Bill Hickok, Wild Bill Hickok. We're talking, McCall, the guy who assassinated him in the streets of Deadwood. We're talking about Bullock. Bullock was a sheriff out here. He was an entrepreneur out here. There was 2.5 deaths a day in Deadwood back in the 1800s when the gold rush was out here. This is good shit. And believe it or not, there's a lot of paranormal stuff out here. And there's a lot of urban legends out here as well. I can't wait. I have opened up our house to have them come down and say, hey, you know what? My house is open to you, and I can't wait. I hope there's a whole week because there's so much shit going on out here. I can't wait for us to be able to investigate this stuff. This is stuff it has been on Ghost Adventures. It's been on a lot of big channels. There's a lot of stuff going out here paranormal that we can't explain. I mean, the amount of atrocities and the amount of crap that people had to deal with back in Gold Rush years and stuff like that. The Wild West is called the Wild West for a reason, people. And I can't wait to be a part of that. So I'm opening up my house. Yes, I'm opening my house. If you are a paranormal investigator, people, if you are a paranormal investigator, you are welcomed at my house. You are welcome at our house. You can come out, live for free, to the point that, whatever it takes to be able to get the evidence that you need, because, paranormal evidence doesn't necessarily happen on a dime, but we are an untouched area, and there's, believe me, the amount of courts out in this area, there's enough evidence.
Just stay out of the drawers.
Back in.
Nice one, what the fuck?
So, Banshiva.com. Let me know if you are a paranormal group and you want to come out and investigate Deadwood. You want to investigate the old Wild West, how it really was. Let me know. I am opening my house to you. It is exclusive here on Dezombified. I'm opening my house to you. Let me know. Because we are here. We have the ghosts. We have the bad things that have happened. We have the recording. The amount of courts out here is unbelievable. I don't care if it's residual or if it's an intelligent haunting. Let me know. Let me know. Bansheebu. I'm Bansheebu.
Yeah, that's your new nickname.
Bansheeba.
Bansheeba.
Banshee. B-A-H. Banshee. B-A-H at gmail.com. Let me know, because it will air here on Dezombified. I'm letting my house be open to you. Come one, come all, let me know. If you're serious about it, my house is open. Free rent. You don't have to stay at a hotel.
Free rent?
Let me know.
Ooh, nice.
Free rent. No, you're not staying past a month. I'm just saying. You can't be here for a month. I will kick your ass out of the house. I'm just saying. No. But I'm just letting you guys know. Anyone, because I'm all game. I will do what I can to assist in finding answers, because there's a lot of answers that need to be explained. And if anything else, anyone, paranormal, never, the real paranormal, I'm smacking my head, real paranormal never acts on command, okay? But if it happens, my house is open. You want to investigate, come see me. Let me know. Let me know you heard it. First on Dezombified, my house is open for you.
I think you're trying to summon them, aren't you, by doing the claps? That's pretty funny.
I think so.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so we got a little less than, we've got 2 minutes. We'll be back. We'll be back next week.
We didn't even get to anything else. Yes.
We'll be back next week.
We will be.
And just
we're like a bad rash in the summertime with allergies. Yeah. No diaper rash cream. No diaper rash cream will keep us away. Nothing. No antidepressant.
Remember,
no, not even
July 1st.
No.
Remember July 1st.
Yes.
At noon.
The big 7 hour. It's coming to you at Dezombified. Your stories is coming July 1st. 12 Eastern time is coming for you.
Huge mega collab, guys.
Yes, correct.
So we will be back next weekend, and come and join us, and see what we're talking about then.
Until
we're talking about
bittersweet
dreams.
Sweet dreams, my friend.
Be safe,
I will
everyone.
see you under the bed.